So good evening to Dr. Koy Hundli. So today, me and my group we will present about Markup and Markdown. So before that, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Dikin Surai, and my other group fellow member is Ili Grace, Faid, Gloria, and Muhammad Azami. So what we will present today is about introduction of markup and markdown, the formula of markup and markdown, and the example question of markup and markdown, and lastly the conclusion. So I will call the next presenter. Okay, Faid.
Okay, before that, let me introduce what is markup actually. So, markup is a fundamental principle on which business operates is to sell goods and service for a price high enough to cover all expense and provide the owner will with a reasonable profit. So, the formula that describes this principle is known as the retailing equation. So the equation states that the selling price of the markup. So markup markup also cost of a good sold, the cost of the merchandise sold during an operating period. So one of two major expense category of a business. So that's also a operating expense or overhead or business expense other than cost of merchandise required to operate a business such as payroll, rent, utilities and insurance. So the retailer must add an additional amount which is called the markup to its cost to cover its business and to provide a profit. So selling price equals cost plus markup. So this is basically a formula of markup. So the sum of this cost and markup is the retail or selling price. In other words, markup is a gross profit or gross margin. Is the difference in the retail price and cost price. So we can see at the slide SP is selling price and C is cost price. M is markup or gross. So SP equal C plus with M. So next.
Okay, so next is markdown. Markdown is a reduction in the regular selling price of a product. The sale price is the reduced price as shown below. Sale price or a new price. Okay. So a sale price equal to okay, to get the sale price. Okay. Regular selling price minus markdown. Okay, so the rate of markdown is always based on the regular selling price. Markdown on selling price occur in response to market condition, uh, example competitor pricing, and often leads to less than desired profit level. While a business might be willing to have zero profit, they don't want to lose money handling the product. The total cost of the product include the cost of buying the product and the expenses involved. Okay, so let us see the most basic formula for the markdown. Okay, as you can see there, okay, um, original selling price minus markdown equal to new price. Okay, and also the original selling price is always 100%. I repeat, 100%. Okay, as you can see at the uh, right side, there's a table of solution plan. And okay, so there's two type of base, which is original selling price base and new price base. Okay, formula for original selling price base is original selling price divided by original selling price minus uh, markdown divided by original selling price equal to new price divided by original selling price. And also it's the original selling price called as rate of original selling price minus rate of markdown equal to rate of new price. And then formula for new price base is original selling price divided by new price equal markdown divided by new price. Original selling price divided by new price minus markdown divided by new price equal to new price divided by new price. Okay, so it's still the same. The rate of original selling price minus rate of markdown equal to rate of new price. And rate of new price is always equal to 1. And okay, so in the next part, I will show you guys example question and how to solve it and find the new price and so on.
I continue about the finding the selling price markup. When the cost is unknown, the equation become cost equals selling price minus markup of C equal SP is M. For an example, tackle word pays $10 for a fishing rod if a markup of 7.50 is added. What is the selling price of the fishing rod? Fishing rod. The solution strategy, because selling price is the unknown the variable, we use the formula SP equals C plus M as follows. SP C plus M, SP $10 plus $7.50. The total is $17.50. The selling price is $17.50. Next is finding the amount of markup. Add mud by a Mount Wang durian from Malaysia for $40 each if they are sold for $90.90. What is the amount of the markup? So the solution is because the markup is the unknown variable. We use the formula M equal SP minus C as follow. M is SP minus C. M is equal 89.90 minus $40. The markup is $49.90.
So the slide here shows how to find the cost. The sample of the question here is Edgeway Supermarkets sell sugar bun for $4.30 per box. If the markup on this item is $2.50, how much did the store pay for the cereal? So the question asks here about the cost for the cereal, and the formula that we use to count to find the cost is cost equals to selling price minus with markup, and then we get the amount of the cost. Next is the formula for the rate of markup. So P equals to R times B. So using the formula, markup equals to rate of markup times cost. So change the equation so the rate of markup is equal to markup divided by the cost. Next. Sendiri blur apa saya explain. Shut up. Okay. And lastly is find the selling price. So the rate of the selling price is found by adding the rate of cost, which is 100% to the rate of markup. So the selling price equals to rate of selling price based on cost times cost. Next.
Okay, so the question here asks find the selling price when the cost and percent of markup based on the costs are known. So the question here is a boutique pays $5 a pair of handmade earrings and sells them at a 50% markup based on cost. Find the selling price on the earrings. So we are going to make a table first. We're going to make a table first to ease the calculation. Okay, so the cost is given $5. It's given $5 and the markup is still unknown. The selling price is also still unknown. And the rate of cost is given 100%. The rate of markup is also given 50%. And the rate of SP is given 150% because the rate of cost plus the rate of markup 50% equals to 150%. So to find the selling price is the 150%, the rate of selling price, divided by 100 equals to 1.5 times by the cost $5 equals to $7.5. So this is the selling price. The selling price is $7.5 because the cost is already given $5. Next, to find the markup is the formula selling price minus by the cost. So we already find the selling price. So the markup selling price 7.5 minus by the cost $5 equals to $2.5. So this is the markup 2.5.
So for the next question is find the cost when the amount and the percent of markup are known. So the question is a DVD movie is marked up $6.50, which represent a 40% markup based on cost. So what is the cost of the DVD? So as you guys can see here, the markup is given $6.50 and no selling price and cost. So the first thing we have to do is, okay, we look at the next slide. Okay, how do we find the cost? So how do we find the cost is by divide the markup and the markup rate. So the markup is $6.50 divide by 40%, or we can use 0.4, which equal to also 40%. So the cost will be 16 dollar 25 cent. So to find the selling price, as you guys can see here, we just have to add up the cost of $6.50 plus with $16.25, you will get the selling price. Okay, so we will be moving to the next slide. So so the next question is this is where we find the cost when the selling price and the percent of markup based on costs are known. So a camera sells for $20. The markup rate is 50% of the cost. So find the cost of the camera and the markup. Okay, as you guys can see from the slide, the selling price is given, but the cost and the markup is not given. So how are we going to find the cost and markup? So we look to the next slide. So as you guys can see, so cost equal to selling price divided by the rate of the selling price. So the $20 we divide with 150%, which we can use also in decimal method, which is 1.5. So you will get the answer is the cost will be $13.33. So what? So as you guys can see, back to the slide. So the cost is $13.33. So the markup will be $6.67. Okay, that's all from me. So I will pass to the next presenter. Okay, Gloria.
Okay, so Markdown. Okay, I will show you guys example question for Markdown. As you guys can see at the slide, okay, I already put the question there, which is a wallet was originally priced at $12 and was reduced by $25, and find the markdown and the sell new price. Okay, so I will show to you guys how to solve it and the formula to calculate, okay, to find out the markdown and the new price. Okay, so a wallet was original price at $12. Okay, so its cost is $12. The original selling price is $12. Okay, $12, and then the rate, the percent of original selling price is 100%. Okay, for the rate of original selling price, okay, it's always 100% or 1. Okay, I repeat, it's always 100%. Rate of markdown is 25%. Okay, so here, okay, so what we are looking for is markdown and the new price. Okay, so to find the markdown, okay, markdown divide by original selling price equal to rate of markdown. Okay, so M markdown, we don't know what it is, so M we put it as X divided by original selling price 12, okay, equal to rate of markdown. Okay, rate of markdown is 25, right? This is 25%, so we change this, we change 25% to decimal. Okay, so decimal 25 that divide by 100, so it may become 0.25. Okay, so here is 0.25, so put here 0.25. Okay, then X 12 multiplied by 0.25 equal, okay, so 12 multiplied, okay, so 12 multiplied by 0.25 equal to 3. Okay, so 3, the markdown is 3, so 3, okay, 3. So we already get the markdown. Okay, so to get the new price, just to get the new price, original selling price minus markdown, 12 minus by 3 equal to 12 minus 3 equal to 9. Okay, so the new price is 9. So that's okay. So during this,
for the conclusion is markup is how much to increase price and markdown is how to match the decreased price. If we are given a markup percentage, we multiply the percentage which the cost to the produce the item. Then we add this increase to the cost to produce the item to find the final cost. That's why. Thank you very much.
So that's all from us. So thank you for listening. Okay.